Treasury Graph AI, from economic data to agent-ready Treasury intelligence. Every morning, a Treasury analyst sits down and answers the same questions. Why did risk increase overnight? Why are rates rising? Why is liquidity tightening? And what chain of events actually led us here? They work it out, they brief the desk, and then that reasoning evaporates. Tomorrow, it starts over. When the analyst leaves, the knowledge leaves with them. Here's the core problem. Bloomberg, Fred, Trading Economics, every internal Treasury dashboard, they all share the same architecture. Database, charts, human interpretation. They show you inflation, yields, unemployment, volatility. But they never store the reasoning that connects them. The relationships stay invisible. A dashboard shows you that VIX is 32. It never tells you that's a risk regime, and it certainly never links that to Fed tightening, to liquidity drain, to credit stress. So we asked a different question. Economic data already exists everywhere. Reasoning doesn't. What if we converted the data into reasoning? That's Treasury Graph AI. We built the reasoning layer that sits between economic data and autonomous financial agents. It works in two layers. The first layer continuously monitors 127 live Fred economic series through 8 specialist agents: yield curve, credit risk, inflation, tail risk, liquidity, dollar and volatility, employment stress, and cross-correlation. Each one produces structured signals, classifies the economic regime, and synthesizes intelligence using Claude. The second layer is where it gets different. An MCP extraction layer takes those raw signals and converts them into machine-readable knowledge. 10-year minus 2-year at negative 55 basis points becomes a yield curve inversion entity. Fed funds at 5.25 becomes monetary tightening. These become nodes in a NEAL 4J ontology, currently 78 nodes and 120 relationships, each one carrying entity, relationship, evidence, confidence, and time, which is exactly what an AI agent needs to reason without hallucinating. Let me show you what that means. Instead of charts, you're looking at causality. Inflation drives Fed tightening, drives liquidity drain, drives credit stress. Click any node, and the evidence panel shows you the source, the signal, and the explanation behind that link. And when you ask the system, why is Treasury risk increasing? It doesn't generate an answer. It replays the reasoning that's already stored in the graph. Liquidity stress, traced back through credit spread expansion, back through yield curve inversion, back to Fed tightening. No prompt engineering, no hallucination. The reasoning already exists. That's why this is agent ready. Today, it's Treasury intelligence. Next, it's a Treasury co-pilot you can question. Then, an autonomous agent that monitors, reasons, alerts, and recommends. Eventually, a multi-agent system. Liquidity, risk, funding, credit, macro, all sharing one ontology as their common memory. Most AI consumes text. Most Treasury systems expose charts. We expose evidence-backed economic causality that both humans and agents can inspect and replay in real time. Traditional platforms stop at dashboards. We go further. We explain why.